Peekaboo! This is going to be my apartment tour. That is the peeky, hidey, whatever, hello hole in my door. The person who lived here before drew all of these very lovely frescoes on the wall, and I really like them. Coat rack here says, "Oh, you again," and of course my coats would be covering it because I'm a terrible person. But that's where my luggage got stashed out of the way, which is really nice. I just think that one's funny. So that leads into the kitchen, and it's a teeny tiny bit messy right now because I haven't organized it. But we have dishes and stuff up here, and then my bowl with one piece of fruit because I haven't gone fully grocery shopping, and cereal and some baguette and knives, and this is the oven, and then this is not exactly a stovetop, it's more like hot plates that are built into the counter, but it works as a stove. This is my fridge. It's about a third of the size of a fridge that I'm used to, but you know what? That's how they do it in France, in Paris, so I'll have to get used to it. And not, like I said, I haven't gone fully grocery shopping yet, so there's kind of just the essentials in there right now, like milk and bananas and cheese, because when you go to France you buy cheese, and it's the stinky kind of cheese, so my fridge has that lovely aroma at the moment. This is the bathroom, and yes, the light for the bathroom is outside of the actual bathroom, which I think is hilarious. And the previous tenant also painted the toilet seat, which is also quite hilarious. Then this is my shower. It's very narrow, as in there's really only room to stand in it and then, you know, cleanse. You can't really do a jig in the shower, but hello, you get used to it. And then moving out of the bathroom and out of the kitchen into the main room. We got some really nice natural lighting going on in here. Focus. Starting with the clothing. Ooh, all folded. That one's coming out. I don't know why. And then scarves. Focus. Yes. Hanging up because it adds a touch of color. And my winter stuff. And I'm not going to show you what's behind the curtain, but I'll tell you that I don't have a laundry hamper, so that is currently where all of my laundry is living. And then shoes. And I'm using this right now as like a staging area for earrings and necklaces and hair stuff. And above it is all my school stuff, like books and syllabi. And then here is where all the important papers live. And then below is like electronics and nail polishes. And this is my dining room, focus, dining room table slash work table. And this is my come in, dump everything on the table, and then walk away from it place. I don't mind. And then my bed. And no, I didn't make the bed because I never make the bed, and I'm not sorry, because that would be dishonest. I'm also using my chairs as hangers because I don't own hangers. But then, look at these windows. This is my view out the window. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I love looking out the window. It's so pretty. I also have to tell you, right down there, right there, that's a bakery, literally across the street from where I live. It is so exciting. I can't even tell you. And then one other thing I have to show you about this place, which is probably my favorite thing that I've ever seen in a house. These windows, and I have one in the bathroom too, if you turn the handle this way, they open like normal windows, and then you look out and there's like a tiny little patio looking thing. You can't really get to it from here, so you can open it that way. But then if you turn the handle up, it opens up here. They're dual opening windows, and I just think that's the coolest thing. So that is where I'm living in Paris. It's on the second floor, so 2 flights of stairs to get up. I like it here. There's like good natural light. It's a good neighborhood. Lots of like, if you look down the street, there's lots of like restaurants and shoppy thingies. But I just love these windows. I'm gonna zoom in on these flower boxes because they're so pretty. Okay, I think that's enough. Thanks.